Hey everybody, welcome back to another Stoneface Reaction. I'm Griffin, that's Theta, that's Shy, and we are here to watch some Vinland Saga together. Last time we had Lone Wolf, where Thorfinn and Askeladd prepare to duel. However, Askeladd surprisingly throws away his sword. Thorfinn angrily attacks him, but he is no match for Askeladd, who has fought with him over a dozen times and knows his moves and weaknesses. Askeladd beats Thorfinn into unconsciousness, and Canute stops the fight when Askeladd has delivered the winning blow. Askeladd then recounts his upbringing as the son of a slave woman, who attracted the attention of his Viking father Olaf because of his fighting skills. He eventually took revenge and killed Olaf, but cast suspicion on another son who was executed for the murder. He details his contempt for the attitude of the Vikings who live only for battle, conquest, and revenge. He chides Thorfinn for having learned nothing while Askeladd exploited the boy for his own end. Canute asks Askeladd why he supports him, and Askeladd simply replies that Canute is the one most fitting to be the king of the Vikings.
I guess it's a fair point that Askeladd has seen Thorfinn fight a lot more than Thorfinn has seen Askeladd fight. So Askeladd's more up on Thorfinn's style than
I mean,
Thorfinn is.
I
Plus,
don't
he can
think
just goad Thorfinn into fighting however he wants him to. He's kind of got him on puppet strings.
Well, he sends him
Yeah, I
out
think
on
that's maybe more the
missions.
point.
He sends him out
Yeah.
on missions, and Askeladd, in all these times that we've been in the big fights that he's been involved in, hasn't done any real fighting himself. So we don't tend to see Askeladd fight. But we've seen Thorfinn fight a lot, and Askeladd watching Thorfinn fight. So, as I'm saying, Askeladd has a lot more info on Thorfinn than Thorfinn has on Askeladd.
Right. But I think the summary put it very nice and bluntly. Thorfinn has not learned a damn thing, and
Not a thing.
at this very last episode, was basically screaming to the sky over it. So this is where I gotta say again, he's gotta change, right? This is the moment. The time's now.
We can hope. All I can say is that it's interesting. I feel like I was really excited to see Thorfinn kill Askeladd and then grow from that as a character throughout the show. And I think it's funny how at this point I'm just on Team Askeladd at this point. I am all in on this old ass hat. Screw this kid. Just it's just funny. I have changed teams from the beginning of this show.
I mean, I've always had a weakness for asshole tacticians running the show.
Definitely.
History of watching shows like that. Hi Code Geass, how you doing?
I could have gone weirdly in any number of ways. I've always had a thing for men with father issues, or I've always had a thing for old grizzled men, or
I've always liked people who would just murder without remorse. Very nice.
Are we doing Stoneface reactions or Stone Freud reactions? What's happening here? Da-da-da-da-da. Sorry.
Ah, there we go. Remind me to never phrase anything ever again.
Oh, Griff, I'm sorry.
But we're definitely moving into a point where I think something has to happen in like the political arena this episode, right? It definitely feels more and more like Askeladd amping up to kill the king, right?
Someone's getting assassinated real soon, and I don't know if it's the king or if it's Askeladd or Canute or all three or some combination of two, but someone is getting assassinated within this episode or the next. Like, it's gotta be.
Well, now, since you've said that, I'm suddenly thinking no one's going to be assassinated. Anytime you throw out an expectation or a desire for something to happen, I immediately think, what's the most disappointing way this could possibly end for Shy? And now I'm thinking, he's old. What if he just dies?
I want to make like a comparison.
Honestly, my man got assassinated by his own heart, his own age.
Every time we watch Overlord Theta, we're like, yeah, something's gonna happen this episode. And then it's like, oh, wait, that's right. It has like this slow pace, so it's just happening in the next one. With Vinland, we keep repeating this too, where it's just like, it's gotta happen this episode. And then the show goes, ha, you thought stuff would change.
Well, we are approaching the end of the prologue.
Like, we gotta hope something changes. Something
get to Vinland. Maybe. Just 3 more episodes, everyone.
So in Vinland Saga's defense, the story hasn't actually started yet.
Yeah.
This is just where our characters are hitting the starting line. Theoretically.
This is just the 10-page prologue at the beginning of the book.
Hmm.
Season 1 of Gundam 00.
Oh gosh, there's a lot of that laying around, huh? So, I think I got everything out that I need to here. What about all of you? Anything else before we get started?
I think we're good.
We've
I think
been-
we're good to get into it.
Literally doing talk and response with you this whole time.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, that's what the last call is for. Bar's closing. So before we get started, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and comment down below to feed that algorithm. On top of all that, if you want to watch more shows like this, unfiltered, uncensored, and uncut, as well as some early access stuff, you can check it out over on the Patreon. It is $5 a month, but no pressure. It's all to support the channel, just a little bit extra.
And of course, it starts with the intro, so.
Oh
You ready
boy.
for some more talking?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, I mean it's about time.
Which side character is the most likely to die this
From-
episode?
From what I've been told, I mean talking is just the rest of the show.
I mean, the one that's most likely to die this episode would have to be what's his name's brother.
I
Canute's
will
brother?
say
No, although possible. No, what's his name? Starts with an R. Canute's
Ragnar, Gunnar.
pseudo
His brother,
dad.
Gunnar.
Yeah. Well, because they know he's basically stabbing
traitor.
them in the back. Yeah,
He's
and
a
they're
spy.
working with it as part of their plan to have him not know that they know. They're doing a whole Game of Thrones thing, and when you play the Game of Thrones, you either win or you die.
Literally.
And I will say that the episode's title is Miscalculation. So in our Game of Thrones here, I suspect that might not be a good sign.
The risk I took was calculated, but boy, am I bad at math.
Oh yeah.
Do these guys also do database?
Yes.
All right. I thought we might have talked about that before. Just the main singer's
Yeah.
voice was suddenly sounding familiar again.
Database. Yeah, man with a mission.
Northumbria.
York.
6 people to open the door.
中身は何だ。ワインで。兵隊がたくさんおるな。そりゃそうさ。今日はこの家。
Thank God none of these people have ever heard of Troy.
はあ。これみんな族長たちが食うんか。
Was that Heihachi? You know what? Thank you. Thank you for that.
Orphan just been dragging himself back to town over the last 6 hours.
I legit was thinking it was a farmer with no plow.
Whew. Thank you for clarifying. Yesterday had a lot of events.
Also, it's been a week for us.
Yeah.
Yesterday's taken about 3 episodes.
I go for some sausage right back.
I was thinking that.
It's like the party looks like it's being set up nicely. I'm just like, oh yeah, this would be a cool party, but like they're giving it the dark atmosphere for the gossiping here.
God, pardon my yawning. It was a long night last night.
諸侯ご起立されよ。王陛下と王子殿下のご入室である。
That man wearing a cross? We kill
Oh, I
people who do
wasn't
that.
even looking.
Yeah, one of the guys with the gold all over his neck, Mr. T chains, but looked like a cross. It was real blurry.
トルフィンはどうした？
さて、
I kicked his ass.
まあ、御身の護衛に心配はありますまい。さすがにこの場で人情沙汰に及ぶばかり。
I'm seeing the writing on the wall right now.
But you can't read it
Yeah,
though because
right.
it's in runes.
Ah, you got me.
Well, he sees that there is writing on the wall.
Well, it's a funny joke because there are runes written on the wall of this room. You saw when the king entered. Us
I'm
there on
honestly
the
still just
left.
looking for the dude with the cross.
He was down the lineup, so I don't know if he's gonna show up again.
It'd be like that.
早く歩かんか。ぐずぐずするな。バカなガキだ。
What'd you say? You wanna fight?
No, for real, that's like his only reaction to anything.
おい。
This. Grow, change, do something interesting. Stop being so one-dimensional.
あ？なんだよ。
Who did he think it was? I'm confused on that.
He thought it was
Askeladd.
Askeladd. He's straight hallucinating right now.
なんだガキじゃねえ
Was Askeladd the only other person with like blondish hair that we know?
汚ねえ手で触りやがって。なんなんだこのガキよ。無視してんじゃねえぞこの野郎。おい、なんとか言えよ。
There's about to be 3 dead bodies in the street.
And all of them are going to be Thorfinns. He is in no condition to move.
金払えおら。へへ。
Door kill?
Oh. Yes. No.
Well, okay. Well, I said door
What?
kill wasn't at the party,
What?
right? Oh, no, he was.
What?
Never
He
mind.
could not walk a second ago, and now he's styling on people?
Instinctive reaction. He has the ultra instinct.
またお前か。正式な処罰は追って沙汰する。たくこの忙しい時に。いいんですか。聞くところでは殿下の護衛だとか。殿下はいい。
Oh, this is how he's going to survive whatever's about to happen.
Oh my gosh, you're right.
I can feel some big fire and war fight coming. They were shadowing it with Canute there.
デンマークの族長諸君。今日はよく集ってくれた。積年の望みは叶い、ついにこの地イングランドは世の滑るところと相なった。この良き日は諸君らの奮戦あったれ
Yeah,
ば
look, they
こそ
drew
で
him
あ
again.
る。
Don't see him.
また、
Yeah, that's okay.
古きともトルケルと、我が息子クヌーとも神々の家具により我が元へと帰り来た。妨害の喜びである。よくぞ戻ったな、クヌー
Even
ト。
putting on the smile.
父は嬉しいぞ。
Poisoned wine. Whose wine is poisoned?
そなたには
People's heads start exploding like the boys.
You see, he wouldn't.
Yo!
この地を良き国にしようぞ。トルケルよ、息子を助けてやってくれ。世の願いじゃ。よし。
Okay.
イングランドで最も豊かな土地を。噂はやはり噂に過ぎませんか。
Nah, he's putting on a good face.
諸君らにも戦火に相応した褒美を授ける。次なる戦地アイルランドにおいても存分に振るわれよう。
Yep. That's where they all like to go.
かつて不遜なる戦士ブライアン・ボルにより洗脳ハラルドが苦渋をなめさせられた因縁の地であり、勝てる。王の反応が俺の予測の域を出ていねえ。俺の作戦に
This is a real JoJo's moment.
知恵くれむなら
Colors are slightly off while these monologues are going on.
不老儀の旦那いい顔だな。あんたには悪いが今後は孫くじ引いてもらうぜ。この喧嘩を仕切るのは俺だ。
Hey, what's that creepy old man laughing about over there?
やれる。
Yeah, right. I was thinking that too.
しかしだ諸君、この地には未だ王に対する恐れを知らぬ無礼な者どもがおる。そのことも話しておかねばならぬ。世は奴らに心中を進める使者を使わした。にもかかわらず連中は二度にわたって跳ねつけおった。そこに真理を脅かす目が育っておるなら、まず全力をもって摘み取らねばならぬ。ウェールズ、かの地の者どもに真の王者の力がどれほどであるかを知らしめるのだ。来たる春より進撃する。心得よ諸君。
It's like a month away, bro.
Yep, they're going for your ally next. Now what?
起きろ。聞こえんのか。起きろ。面会だ。
グヌートの手下か。追い返せ。は
あ、殿下のご使者のわけなかろう。ただの船乗りで。
Oh, it's Leaf.
Yeah.
Maybe now it's time to go the fuck home.
Thorfinn.
Now that you can't run away, time for me to teach you a lesson.
Yeah, right.
Come
Hey,
on,
kid.
moral center of the story. Let's
It's me.
go.
Grandpa Erickson.
お前らしき男が連れて行かれたと知り合いの商人に聞いてな。慌てたぞ、トルフィン。
関係ねえだろ。
11年か。どれほど辛い思いをしてきたか。お前の言う通り、わしにはわからん。あの男が生きている限り、心が安らぐことはない。まだ十分じゃないというなら、きっとそうなのだろう。
And all of this
Oh, try not
because
to cry.
Thorfinn couldn't help but sneak on a boat.
5
for
emotions
real.
in 5 seconds right there. So
今
good.
でも昨日のように思い出すんじゃよ。パチパチとはぜるいろり、うまそうな鍋の匂い、トールズ、ヘルガ、ユルバ、そして幼いお前の笑顔をな。
What a shit kid too, though.
At
Well, I
least
mean,
he was a happy
you know.
kid.
You don't remember when he wasn't able to play with the other kids because he was literally almost beating them to death?
ブラッタリーの
Most kids are little
流氷に
nuisances, you know?
He was literally almost killing the other kids.
It's not his fault. He's got strong genes. He's built different.
No, because they were playing imaginary games, and he was trying to beat them to death.
He had a lot to live up to. He had a complex.
Got them anger issues.
He was a shit kid.
Look, I agree, but most kids are. The difference is, he didn't really grow up. He just got bigger.
Look, all I'm saying is he was the shittiest of all the kids.
どれほどすさんだ海であろうと、どれほど凍えた海だろうと。
God, that's terrifying.
Oh, absolutely.
Funanoriは海と戦っとるんだ。戦士と同じように。己の誇りをかけてな。
Alright, Leaf, wrap it back around. Give him the life lesson.
が死んだ時、お前がいなくなった時、わしは誇りにかけて誓った。だからトルフィン、これはお前のために言うんじゃない。わしのためだ。どうあってもお前を故郷のアイスランドへ連れて帰る。それがトールズに対するわしのけじめだ。
Finally gets hit with the your dad wouldn't want you to be here.
Let me just fucking tie him up with rope and throw him in a barrel. Drag his ass back home.
御前に進まれよ。戦功を評価し、陛下は記念に銀と領地を可視される。ありがたく受け取られよ。そ知らぬ風に見えるがな。先ほど一瞬のことです。ウェールズと聞いて顔色を変えました。
Oh, I was waiting to see how they got him. Everything was going too well for Askeladd.
Yeah.
ご留意くださいませ。
He's so sad.
そんなガツガツすんなよ。みっともねえ。豊穣の神に感謝の気持ちを表明し
I love the transliteration of that.
まったく。くそ。なんなんだ。どういうことだ、すべもおめえ。俺とウェールズ
That face.
知ってる？いや、そんなはずはね。
He does now, buddy.
話したことはね。たとえ知っていたとしても、俺への嫌がらせのためだけに全軍を動員するなんてことはありえない。なら、やっぱり偶然か。
I mean, he gets rid of you, he gets rid of Canute.
どうでもいい。問題は、春にはウェールズが火の海になっちまってことだ。くそ。考えろ。時間はね。春先までに何ができる？王子を立てて反旗を翻す。いや、まともに使えるのはトルケルの兵500だけだ。まだまだ戦力差がありすぎる。将軍たちを引き込むにも。
Oh, we about to get a big brain meme?
Or an aneurysm.
He's really gonna have an aneurysm though. As soon as you said it, I started thinking it.
It's the Mortal Kombat kill screen.
His brain's just gonna short out. It's just gonna short out.
Just entirely made out of anxiety.
There's nobody used this as one of those galactic brain themes yet. Memes, I meant.
I don't know, but I want to see that.
今さら
遥かな西、海の向こう、
It's a place called Vinland?
たわわに果実が実り、
It's called
真っ
Vinland?
青な草原が波打つ。
Yeah.
Just name
And
drop it
absolutely-
once for me.
And nobody's living there, we swear.
No, his story, like at the very beginning, already showed literally Native Americans.
フィンランドだ。
There we go.
You said it.
I'm done. Show's over.
フィンランドだ。国に戻って少し落ち着いたら一緒にかの地を目指そう。
I'll write down our adventures in a book.
Oh, that got a physical reaction.
Call it a saga.
言っていたじゃないか。トールズも行きたがっていたと。トールズは戦いを逃れてアイスランドに来たんだ。生きていれば。
Oh, don't say that. You're gonna make him angry. And he's gonna punch you through the bars.
かの地を目指したに違いない。奴隷や戦もない。
Well,
誰もが平
you know,
well,
for about 20 minutes.
豊かで温
I mean, neither of those, even when it was just the Native Americans.
作ろう。フィンランドなら。フィンランドなら。きっと。
My man said America, the land of opportunity. I mean, I know they go through the Canada part, history nerds, but whatever.
And then thorfinn says pass.
I'm good, G. I gotta kill this dude. Dude, I'll be so pissed, honestly. Like, this is his moment to not be an awful character.
いやさ、お前、俺に追われて、あそこに逃げ込んだじゃんよ。あれは一体、どういうからくりだった
Ah, even he figured it out.
なんでウェールズ人たちが、デンジンのお前に味方したんだ。 おふくろの墓がある。あの地は俺の故郷。俺の国だ。
What beautiful landscape work in the show.
Oh yeah, this is nice.
おふくろの愛した国だ。そうか。そいつはまあ、なんだな。お気の毒様だな。この話は誰にも言うんじゃねえぞ。
We all heard you. The room is silent.
Gets drunk, tells everyone 5 seconds later.
Well, I mean, he kept the whole secret of Thor's this whole time, so why not?
You have been awarded a bullet to the head. We just invented guns.
俺ってやつはどうしてこう土壇場の月がないのかね。
Because you're a pirate.
There we go.
I thought he was gonna do the 300 thing. You know, take the knee so he can take a running go.
Oh, yeah, no, I was... Like, the way his hand was on the sword, I was like, are we about to see some, like, Samurai Aedo stuff? Like...
Just doom himself just to kill the king, yeah. We got one more episode. Where do we go from here? How do we get to...
The end of the
Thorfinn's
prologue.
going to Vinland. I think he's just gonna leave. What about everyone else?
I mean, I don't suspect that we're ever going to Vinland. I suspect
we're
that
just
he
stuck in
got
England
up.
forever.
He got up and told Old Leaf, "No thanks. I got business to do here."
I think I get it now. The moral of the story: England is hell. That's what it's saying. You can't get out of hell or England.
That is an interpretation I'm hearing.
All right. So, askeladd maybe could get found out and need to escape. So he just gets on the boat and goes. That would make sense, right?
Unlikely allies.
Yeah, so very, very unlikely.
Again.
The situation is now reversed. Askeladd has to rely on Thorfinn, and I'm sure Thorfinn will enjoy that.
Honestly, I don't know what to predict. I feel like the show's just gonna hear everything that I'm saying and just rewrite itself to not be the case by the time we're watching the next episode. In a
It
minute.
goes back into the past the whole season just to spite you. There you go.
I could see it though. I could see it happening.
Gosh.
That's how on point my predictions have been this season. Not at all.
I can see Thorkel getting on the boat just because he doesn't give a shit. He's just like, yo, you got some beer? Yeah, I'm here for the ride.
Well, no, didn't he get rewarded land?
I don't think Thorkel did.
Yeah, that was the whole plan, that Canute and Thorkel would get awarded.
Canute got the land. Thorkel's supposed to work.
Thorkel's working for Canute is basically what
Well,
the
no,
situation
you
is
remember that
established
they were
as,
plotting was supposed to happen was that Thorkel was supposed to get land, and then Canute was supposed to get land directly opposite of it, so that it would put them at odds. Even though they're allies now, that they would be put at odds because of different land ownership. It was like an episode ago, 2 episodes ago.
Yeah, that was like the previous episode. They were talking a lot about it's like, all the things they could do is split us up.
They were trying to figure out how the king would screw them over, and that was the most obvious plan to them.
And I think historically, if I remember right, Canute just stays there and is king, and then that's all that happens.
Well, not all of this is historic. Yeah.
Yeah, not all of this is historic. They could always just swap it up at the last second here and say, like, Canute gets on the boat because Christian visions, I guess? I don't know.
That seems to be his motivation for anything these days.
There's a small set of like possible motivations to just get on the boat and leave, but they got 20 minutes to do it. Let's see if they manage it.
We got more than 20 minutes.
A little bit more. So do y'all have anything else you want to add on top of all this? Any last thoughts here?
I want to get into the last one. I want to finish the season.
Yo, that's fair.
I'm really hoping Thorfinn experiences some kind of development one way or the other. We have one episode. Can he do it? Can he hint that he's going to do something? Let's find out. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah. All right then. So in that case, next time we'll be watching the ultimate episode of season 1. This has been Stoneface Reactions, everybody. I'm Griffin. That's Slated. That's Shy, and we will catch you next time. See you around. Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stoneface Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know what you thought about this video and what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?